Concept Art Masters tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to draw a nose for beginners step by step. When it comes to drawing humans or any facial features, I think you should know the anatomy first, and then everything else will be a lot easier. So that's what I'm going to cover right now, the anatomy of the nose at first, and then you can simplify things. So from the front, when you look at it, when you look at the nose, actually goes like this. Comes the bone part for the nose. Then comes the cartilage, which is the shape of a bullet or a fighter jet cockpit. So it is like this. It is divided in half. So it's kind of like a bullet divided in half. Then comes the second part of the cartilage, which goes similar like that, but goes all the way down. All the way down like this. I'm sorry. And it's also separated. You can see it right here, the dip goes like this, and then is the hood of the nose, which curves up inside, goes inside, while this outside part or the inside part goes inward. You can see it better right here, except it's covered with skin. So this goes in. So right here, I want to draw a skeleton on a skull. Would be like this. Comes the cartilage, like a bullet. Once again, like a bullet, divided in half. Second one comes flaring outside, like it, but this time it's not going to be as sharp. Goes in the middle. You can fix it if you make a mistake. And then the nostrils go inside. Like that. So to simplify this, actually before you simplify, I want you to remember that always nose is like a cylindrical shape, so it's rounded, it's 3D, so it curves up like this. So keep that in mind when you're drawing. And then at the bottom, I like to kind of like do this line, just kind of to separate, so you know where you're gonna put a shadow, because this bottom part is usually in the shadow if the light comes from the top. So let's simplify this shape right here, which would be kind of like a simple, like a childish rocket, or maybe if you were, or like a bell. With the bottom part slightly below this plane, and then it goes like that inside. See, like that. See, now when you understand how the anatomy kind of goes underneath it, it's a lot easier to draw. So pretty much the cartilage would be here, the one that looks like a bullet. Another part would go down here. And then hood of the nose. There's some more right here, cartilages to separate, but I'm not gonna uh, bother you with that. See, when you look at her nose right here, you cannot really see the bottom part of the nostrils because of the way head is turned, but you can see where the nostrils start. See, and separated kind of here by the shadow. So, and the reason her nose is a little bit different than what I showed here is because the cartilage kind of dictates the shape of the nose. Some people have wider nose, like she does. Some people have more pointy, and so when you want to do character and give more character to the nose, that will dictate. So here you go once again, like this. Except it goes all the way. I'm sorry, it goes all the way like this because it's a 3D object. So let me erase this part. object. So it goes all the way to the outside. That one goes outside like this. But see, it's wider than what I showed you down here. Comes so, so let's draw that nose from the side and then see how the anatomy goes. So comes the bone, the the bone part. Then comes the cartilage, the one that looks like cockpit, but see how it looks from the side. Goes all the way down here, separated in the middle. Then comes this part right here, which is connects right here, extends a little bit, goes like this. From the other side, it's not that much visible. It's flat right here, also goes like that. And this is the part where it goes inside under the nose. And then nostril starts here, and this part goes inside like this. Yeah, there's a little part, another cartilage like that. There's some right here too, but you don't have to bother yourself with that much. And then you see, kind of like when you look in your nose, kind of like a fold right here. But yeah, you paint this in. It's not gonna be this dark, you know, because there's reflective light, but kind of comics style, just to represent what I'm saying. So up here is, let's redo this better. It will be his bone starts right here, stops there, cartilage. One part of it goes to here. Second one goes here and bottom. Then the nostril hood goes right like that. So the people, when people draw noses, they just do, you know, dots like this, and that's not how it goes, because nose curves has curvature and it's 3D, so it's more like that at the bottom part. So now if you want to draw nose that's more pointy from the front, it will look more like this. It will be thinner. This area too goes out. It's going to be thinner and longer. And then nostrils can be also shorter, like this. Still kind of shape is similar as this one. And then you erase this. Some areas are more visible, depends, the creases, I mean, are more visible depending on the shadows. So if there's a shadow light coming from this side, it will be kind of in a shadow right here, and then at the bottom. You feel it. Also, some people noses, when you look at them from the side, um, have this part really pronounced. That is because of the cartilage right here, and then your nose would go like this. Quite big noses, and witches have this very pronounced when you draw a witch or creature. Then comes the brow part. once again. The shape is kind of like a spaceship or a basic shape like this, kind of like a bell, and then this part protrudes a little bit less, I mean more, and you can go like this, because remember this part curves underneath, this part curves underneath this way, and this part curves up like that, and then this the part kind of like that's in shadow. Some people have this part, the separation, very obvious, and maybe even up here, especially if you're drawing like a person that's angry, drawing their nose, the nostrils will be more flared up like this, more up, and then you will really see this kind of like a fold. I'm drawing this really fast. You will see that. So hopefully this tutorial helped you out a lot. Um, Practice the anatomy first, just so you know where the things are located, and then work on simplification, which is which is outside, and always use images as reference, such as that I used to indicate to you what a nose looked like. Thank you for watching, and please like, subscribe, share, and have a great day.